Hi everyone, today it's time to do my September book haul. So here are the books that I got in September. So I kind of got a lot of them. I told myself not to get too many this month, but there was a lot of good books that came out and I just had to get some. So here we go. So the first couple are some that were given to me and that I got from the library. So the first one I got, it's a classic, The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. It's kind of shiny up here. This is a classic that I've been wanting to read for a while. It's not a long one, but it's a story about, it's kind of like this gothic, creepy story, just about this guy who kind of starts living for pleasure, and this painting that was done of him just starts to reflect the inner part of him. So yeah, it's classic. So I saw it since I wanted to read it at the library. It was only 50 cents, so I had to get it. The next one was also just like $1 or 75 cents, $1, and this is one that I kept my eye out, and it's Seabiscuit by Lauren Hillenbrand. She wrote the book Unbroken that I had kind of read, I believe, at the end of last year, and she does such a good job on her research that I wanted to read her other book about Seabiscuit, since I like horses, and it seems like an interesting one, since they made the movie of it. The next one is one that my family gave me. It's called Silence by Ejuku Inadu. It was made into a movie by, I believe, Martin Scorsese, and it's about 17th century Japan and some priests who live there. So I actually kind of like the cover. So there's that one. The next one is one that I got from England, and I saw it pop up on my Facebook from the Jane Austen Center, and it's called Perception. And it's the story of the two Bennet sisters, so the two ones who didn't get married at the end of Pride and Prejudice, so Mary and Kitty, and kind of like what happens to them. And the reason why I wanted to get it was because it's signed. So I thought that was cool. There's Terry Fleming, who wrote the book, signed it. So when I saw that they had signed copies, I had to order it. The next one is one that I kind of got randomly. Since I went to Japan, I started keeping my eyes out for like a manga series that I might like, and there was two, and I couldn't decide between the two, so I got Toradora, and it's about these two people who go to school, and they don't like each other, but then they start to like each other. So it almost sounds kind of like Pride and Prejudice a little bit, but just a really cute one. I heard that it's very good. It was actually, I keep seeing online, like on top 10 manga and top 10 like manga romances. So I got this one. There's some pictures. The next one is Speak Easy, Speak Love by Michael George, and this is a retelling of Much Ado About Nothing from William Shakespeare, and Much Ado About Nothing is probably one of my favorite books that he wrote, so I was really excited when I saw that this book was coming out. I actually contacted the author to see if I could get it signed, like with the signed book plate and stuff, so I'm hoping that she'll send me all that goody stuff. But yeah, so very excited about this one. The next one is Warcross by Marie Lu. I actually already read this, and I will link down my review at the bottom. And this is a story about a girl named Amika, and she is a bounty hunter, hacker, and this world is like 20-30 years in the future, and everyone plays this, like, I think it says like 90% of the world, 95% of the world plays this Warcross game. And it's kind of like you put these glasses on and everything around you just becomes a virtual reality. And they have these Olympics with this game, and she hacks into the Olympics, and no one's been able to do that. So they're like, "Hey, you can be part of the Warcross game." So it's just what happens, and there are so many twists and turns, and it's funny. Even though I know, I kind of figured what one of the twists was. When it happened, I was still like, "Oh, I can't believe that happened." So it was really good. So, and I got to meet the author, Marie Lou. She was at a local bookstore, and it was really fun. And she signed it for me, so very glad. I have to do all my signed book collection, because, yeah, I have quite a bit. The next one is Nixia. This came in the Illumicrate box. I like that Illumicrate enters or puts in advanced reader copies, so I got this a little bit before it came out. It was really, really good. It's about this boy. If I can remember his name. I forget his name. It's about this boy, and it's like in the future, and he gets into this program where he gets to go to this different planet. And it's kind of like a mix between Hunger Games, because everyone has all these people who were asked into this program have to like do these contests and like beat each other, and Ender's Game. So if you get both of those, it's kind of like this. It was so good. I actually read this like in a couple days because it was very fast paced. I think there's going to be a second book of it, and I'm pretty excited. This is a book that I would actually kind of want to read the second one too, pretty fast, because I want to know what happens at the end. So Nixia by Scott Ryan. So that was really good. Another one I got is a graphic novel, Nimona by Noel Stevenson. I kept seeing this on graphic novels, on like the best graphic novels, so I had to get it. It's about this girl, Nimona, and she starts to work for a supervillain and Lord Blackheart. And it's like what happens when she starts working for him, and it's pretty funny. So, yeah, got that one. The next one I read is Wonder Woman. I did a review for that, so I will put that down below also. This, I actually got several copies of Wonder Woman because I wanted it to come quick, and I was actually able to get mine signed because there was a bookstore. Even though I wasn't able to go to the signing, I called them and was like, "I'm not able to go to the signing, but could you have Leia Bardugo sign a book for me and I'll buy it?" And they're just like, and they said, "Sure." So I was so excited. So I was able to get a personalized copy. My goal is to get a personalized copy of all 4 books, because that would be totally awesome. So there's that one. And the last one is one my mom got me, and it's a total nostalgia book. And it's the American Girl character encyclopedia. Just brought me back to my childhood. It kind of goes through all the dolls, all the ones that they had. I love the illustrations and photographs. So all the dolls and all like the other characters and animals. So yeah, it's very cute. If I ever babysit or something like that, I'll take it so that they could see it. So there's that one. So those are the books that I got this month. I hope I didn't forget any. I actually did forget one. Before She Ignites by Jody Meadows. This came in the Alcrate box for September. So Jody Meadows, she actually was one of the writers of My Lady Jane, and she wrote one. It's about a girl who, she kind of has, if I remember correctly, like obsessive compulsive behavior. She like keeps counting stuff, but she loves dragons, and something happens. She finds a secret about the dragons, so it's about this girl and dragons. So it sounds actually pretty cool. So there's that one. I haven't had a chance to pick it up yet, but I'm very excited about this one. So those were the books that I got in September. What are some of the books that you got in September? There have been so many that have come out that are just really good. So hopefully I'll be able to read more of these and give you some more reviews on them. So I hope you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, bye.